Hello, YouTube. It is I, Sneaky Teak, so glad to be back to continue our Rogue Legacy 2 run. Rogue Legacy 2 just released this last week, I think April 28th, don't quote me. Go check it out. It'll be in the description down below if you'd like to check out the game. We've had 2 sessions exclusive to YouTube so far. We got into the game, did a little exploring, and we had our first romp against boss number 1, Lamech. And hopefully we can have another and successful romp today. Let's jump right in. And hey, as I jump into Rogue Legacy 2, if you missed the previous runs, look way up above for a card that will direct you back to them if you'd like to watch the game from the beginning. You can certainly dive in from where we are, but, you know, be informed and duly empowered. Lego. All right, our previous run was a mage turned ballista archer. Ballista, like we had a hand cannon effectively, or 2-hand cannon, hand artillery. We had a big weapon. Not so successful against the boss. We're offered a barbarian, a ranger, or a knight among our heirs to start. Let's look through them and see what we got. So barbarian has magic 8-ball, colorblind, which I imagine makes the game black and white, were I guessing? And a starting antique. Freon's Reward, and I don't actually know what that one does. It's got like kind of a poison aura, but it's also possible that this is the one that gives me a full heal when I open a chest, which I'd actually be interested in. That's a lot of getting topped off. I'm gonna contemplate this one. Ooh, okay. So we got a ranger with Shockwave, which is a decent spell. Alexithymia, which looks like it's going to be question mark. We don't know how much boss or how much health enemies have. I don't know if it'll still show us their health bar and it'll just be question marks or there'll be nothing. I'm not really sure. But one of my favorite traits, Compulsive Hoarder. This one is going to be whenever we're offered a relic that can be twin, take a twin copy of the relic. In other words, you get 2 copies, like Risk of Rain 2 where they stack. By the way, I know I'm kind of metagaming here, okay? I'm kind of metagaming here. I've been really enjoying following this release, and I've been playing quite a bit of a different save file on Twitch. And that's part of the reason that I know some of these traits, which honestly I'm enjoying. This feels very rogue to me. Coming in with my own knowledge and getting to apply it and kind of practice my recall here with you all on YouTube is super duper fun. That being said, many of you may be discovering this game with me, and so you're like, Teak, you've got such a leg up on us. There should be a card up above, again, with the link to my Twitch stream if you would like to check out the VODs there or streams when they're live to see that first layer of discovery, since you are kind of getting the second and more edified, more mature layer at this point. Finally, Sir Timothy. Just a regular old knight with no traits, but they do have a lightning storm, which I've actually never used. I've never used this spell, so. Man, this is really rough. I like all of these options. I think that the ranger is really fun. I have a lot of trouble with them, to be honest, but I think I'm getting better. I've done a challenge with them to practice, and I do so love Compulsive Hoarder. It's just very breakable. But I might just go Barbarian here, to be honest, and see what Freon's Reward is. And I think I can play around colorblind. It'll be fun, and it'll look different. And it'll make for a really fun thumbnail. That's half the game on YouTube, right? So, in we go. Got to decide how we're going to level up in the beginning, but before we do, we've got 3,971 gold. Colorblind? You won't see colors. Yes, Freon's Reward, opening chests restores health. And it says it's not actually 100% health, it's 100% of your int. So the higher your intelligence is, the more health you get back from Freon's Reward. Okay, so it took me 2 tries, but I did correctly remember that in the end. We don't have any gear equipped, so we should work on making some gear. Yeah, it looks like we haven't done this in this run. Well, let's do that. I mean, that's a huge amount of extra power that we can take. If we just complete the full leather set and then equip it all. Oh, that would take us, we would have 2 little resolve left. We can't even equip the cape. Okay, well then we know what we should invest in on this side, which is additional carry weight. But we can't quite, because that's a level 18 upgrade. Okay. So we should do something else first, preferably something kind of cheap. So we could unlock the dummy. That's only 225. 400 for extra health. 325 for armor. Oh yeah, let's do that. Armor is a huge, huge increase in your consistency too, because armor literally blocks damage, just flat, which means you can get to the point to where early game enemies are just not a threat. They just don't do enough damage for you to worry about them, right? So I do like armor quite a bit. For whatever reason, I haven't been really prioritizing this on my Twitch run-through, and I think it's a mistake. This is probably one of the most... If you're wanting to become more consistent in your runs, I've got to imagine armor is about as good as you can do. Or you can do like me and just always buy damage. Fashion chambers increase max weight capacity. It's plus 10, so buy. Okay. And now we've taken enough upgrades that we get labor costs. Building castles is tough. Labor costs rise with each upgrade, making each purchase slightly more expensive. Consider how much you spend your money, but don't fret too much. Inflation can be easily overcome. Smile. This is down in the bottom left corner. There's a little posted wooden placard that has a 10 on it right now. I'm going to take 2 of these and see where that puts us in terms of max weight capacity. Right now we're chunky. And we would still be chunky afterwards, but at least we can equip the full set. Get some bonus resolve. Let's see if we can get to the point to where... Encumbrance limit. Your weight class will now change every 20%. So we need to get to this if we want to really increase the amount of gear we can carry. I might take a little bit more weight capacity. Because the more weight capacity we have, the better the percentage breakdown will become for us. Let's just slam this. Still level 23, so it's quite a while before we get there. Now how are we doing? Right, now we're only heavy fully equipped. Okay, that seems like a good stopping point. 170% resolve this early in a run seems fine. And yeah, let's take some of these armor levels too. One armor level. All right, how are we doing stats-wise then? Yeah, so we have 11 armor, so we're just taking 11 points of damage off of enemy hits. Intelligence at 19.4, which is the heal we get when we open chests. Full leather set, which gives us some bonus resolve for the full equipment set. There's this unity bonus that you get for equipping full sets. And you can actually see, if you hover over them, that there are higher unity levels, right? Level of unity with leather right now is unity level 20. I don't actually know how to get to the higher levels. I assume that it has something to do with getting higher level versions of these items, because you can get like leather weapon +1, but I've not run into that myself yet, so. All right, loaded out. Got Barbarian. It's got a regular attack, got a spinning attack. We've got our shout. Let's get in there.
You have returned.
Yes. Yes, Charon, I have returned. Once again, that's what we do in the video game. We go back. So, take me with you. Into the Citadel once more. What is our objective? I think that our objective should be... get strong? Beat Lamech. Really. That's what I'm interested in doing. I need to remember that I'm not that strong yet. So we need to take advantage of all of our movement tech to stay safe. So far, so Gucci. Quickly explore down here. We're not going to go this way. I like to just always, you know, find all the teleporters, to be honest. Like, this could be useful for us later, this particular teleporter. We left gold behind. Or did we? I don't know if gold is collected when you leave a room. That's actually an unknown for me. Nice. Nice, that worked out beautifully. One thing I learned in the Barbarian challenge that I'm excited to show y'all, I'm excited to do challenges on the YouTube channel, is that you can animation cancel this attack with a dash. You can also dash into it, kind of, which is pretty sweet. A lot of cool movement tech in this game. Okay, so this room is just spiked balls. Heck yes. Blessing of Life, take 111 damage, increase max HP by 56. It is super early in the run. More max HP means more opportunities to fail against Lamech. We have plenty of health to run by. We've got Freon's gift, which means we can heal up by opening chests. This is the time to take that. Okay, wow. Cirquette's Stinger. This one means your basic attacks apply poisons to enemies, so that's nice. Anti-Cathepsis Antikythera. I don't remember this one. A Guide for the Stars. I don't remember this one. What would it be if I were guessing? It's some gears. A Guide for the Stars. Maybe it's related to mapping. Like maybe this reveals where chests are. I don't know. I'm totally spacing. I know I've seen it. To be honest, I think I'd just take circuits. This is a really nice one and done relic for us to pick up. For enemies that we're not killing in one hit, you know, we'll just get to keep that damage uptime with the poison. It's probably not as good on Barbarian as it would be on someone who's attacking a little faster and from ranged, right? But I think it'll feel fine for us. Like it'll feel plenty good enough. Got to keep an eye out for secret walls. I'm actually kind of digging the grayscale so far. I have an idea. Okay. Come into my lounge. Video game, don't go quiet. Boom. Oh, that's juicy. Bingo, baby. All right. Live production. We'll do it live. That's, you know. Actually, this could be a fun little challenge. Like, try to anticipate some of the modifiers in this game and try to match them on the fly for dramatic effect. Looks good. All right, let's play. Woo! I didn't expect an enemy. I don't know why. I kind of forgot that there were fights. Nice. Right, remember, at this point we only have 115% resolve, which means we're not going to be taking a whole lot of relics, which is honestly okay. Nice. McRib? I've had it up to here with your nonsense. GG. How much is this heal? About what we expected, about 20. Not a bad room. There were 2 elites in that room. Took them out. No problem. Defeat all enemies. Okay, enemy number 1. These spikes. Let's get rid of them. We've got 70 out of 125 of our magic. We definitely want to keep using Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball is sweet. All right, we should be good to go here. And I should get into the practice of using that. Exactly. That's fine, that's fine. We just need to make some distance here, honestly, and then we'll be good. We just need to get out of the fire. That enemy was just too nasty. Bingo. Not bad. I mean, we didn't take that much damage, really. We got Bounty Rune. Generational Delayed Gratification. Gain more gold? I haven't seen this rune before. I want this rune. That's solid. I want that rune. Gain more gold means we can earn more so that we can level up harder. From Z, a diary. I've been gathering more and more people, Jay. People like us. People who are sick of living down here. There's an heirloom in the Citadel that grants people amazing powers. Powers that let you dash through the air, just like you're flying. I've been sneaking in recruits to obtain this power, but only a few are strong enough to survive the heirloom's challenge. If you helped train them, they could be so many more, Jay. You could be the difference. Something big is happening. The people have had enough, and their anger is spilling into the streets. A war is brewing. I just hope you're with us when it happens.
A war is brewing, Jay. It's coming for us.
Will you be ready? Have we already done? Boop. I don't know that we've done this together. Little secret lore area here. Scribbles, lines, and question marks cover the page. Nothing intelligible. Nothing to be found. In lore rooms, breakables will never drop items. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't break them. Because sometimes there are more secrets behind the secrets. Maybe there aren't, but there could be. You've got to open every single trash can because you never know when you're going to find the leftovers, right? Lamech's memory. The ceremony of return draws near, and I have yet to act on this rebellion. If I invaded the village, I could crush them before it even started, but that would only be a temporary solution. And attacking now would reveal my hand. I can stop the rebellion, but I will never discover which of the estuaries are on their side. There's only one solution to this conundrum. I shall let the ceremony continue as planned. During the chaos, the traitor will reveal themselves to me. I know it. I have a secret set of guards ready to double the security at the gates at the last possible moment. The peasants will be decimated on the bridge. As for the rebels that ambush us during the ceremony, I will take care of that. No tricks, no treachery. I will show the people the true difference between a serf and a lord. I will cut them down, one by one, and forever crush their morale. This is the only solution. Let them come. Lamech! We gotta get you help, dog. You're upset? Understandably. A lot of stuff going a little wrong for you. You know, we did a good job using our Barbarian Shout in that challenge room, too. I need to stay in the habit of doing that, because it really makes a difference. No, contact damage. It's not Elden Ring Tiki. It's fine. Still doing okay on health, although I certainly would be glad to have more. Oh, I jumped into that. I did that. I jumped too high. It's on me. And a heal. Nice. Remember, we do get a little bit of a heal going into the boss fight, should we get there. I think we should. I should have used a shout there. That was another good place to just be like, there's nowhere for me to jump, I just need to use a shout. Okay. Saying it out loud is something that I find really helps me. If you have this problem in games too, to where, you know, there's some piece of tech that you're trying to integrate into your play, right? You want to do this. You want to think about using a different one of your abilities that you're not using very often in rooms. You want to start to, you know, play a new hero in Storybook Brawl or whatever, and there's something that you're not accustomed to. You don't have the habit. One thing I've found is that charitably but consistently correcting yourself really helps. I do this with grammar too, actually. If I text someone and I mess something up, I'll kind of correct it there in the moment. Wow. Wow. Ooh, body buffet? Oh, but we... Dang, maybe we take this. I need to think about this. Because this will lose us 20% of our max HP, so we need to do the math here, but this could be worth. Anyway, to conclude my thought, you know, I mess up there versus there versus there. I'll correct it in the text conversation. With games, what I like to do is, if there's something else that I could have done, I'll say, I could have done X. And the practice of reiterating those things helps me start to internalize that, and then I'm more likely to do it next time. But you have to be charitable. You can't say, dang, I really messed up, I did an awful job. It has to be, oh, I'm working on using Barbarian Shout. That would have been a good place to use it. And then it starts to integrate into your flow, right? That really helps me when I'm trying to pick up new habits. Okay, so we have 426 life. If we take Body Buffet, that's 35 resolve. We go down to 80, which means we lose 20% of our max HP. We're at 426. So something like 84, 85 off, right? If we say 85, 86 even, then 26 of that, 60 more, we go down to 340. 340 is a lot of health. It's not that much more than what we started with. Or it's about what we started with, but then we'd have Body Buffet. which says defeated enemies have an 8% chance of dropping a health drop, and then we're more likely to actually get back to max HP. So this is very tempting. I'm not tempted by a second circuits. We're already gonna have plenty of poison stacks, and this would lose us so much max HP, so I'm not really that tempted. I might wanna wait and see if we can find another Tree of Life and get even more max HP and then take this. I don't really know. I don't think we need to take it right now. I think we're okay to skip that, at least for this moment. And so I would rather. I just need to play, you know, pretty tight for the next few rooms, and that way we can leave this behind. But I think it's... Whew, that was close. I think it's likely that I'm going to end up taking the body buffet, just to try to make sure that we get topped off, you know, before we leave this area. Before we get to the boss, that is. What we really need to do is find some health drops from breakables. We're really struggling to find that wall chicken right now. That would make all the difference. I did a better job that time, you know, taking a moment to scout the room and think about the engagement. That's something that I'm really working on too, is coming into a room, aha! Health drop, nice. Thinking about what I'm actually up against and then either leaving potentially or at least taking a moment before I start swinging, you know? Particularly with learning new bosses, taking a moment just to evaluate the fight. Such a big difference. Nice, nice. That was an excellent use of Barbarian Shout. Absolutely, I mean, very reasonable time to do it. We didn't need to, but it saved us some hits. So that's the second half. When you do use a new tech, you gotta remind yourself that you did it. I mean, that makes a huge difference too. Just acknowledging that you did the thing. You thought you were watching Rogue Legacy 2, but what you're really learning is how to hack your own brain kindly. That's the real name of this stream. Be kind to your own brain so that you can train it to be better at games. That's the full text on the shirt. It's just hidden behind the grayscale. You need to use lemon juice to see it. We've already read this one, I think. This is the trick for how to light the torches to get to Lamech, so we know how to do that, so we're good. Another relic here, too, so maybe there's something else that we end up really wanting to take. Oh my gosh, we could have 3 copies of Circuits. What the heck is going on? Weighted Anklet is interesting. That's more damage from spin kicks, and we do actually quite a lot of spin kicks. But I don't think we want spin kick-based damage against the boss necessarily, right? If that was Steel-Toed Boots, I would be really excited. That's grown to be one of my very favorite relics, I think.
I am an estuary, hand-chosen by our king. We're the pinnacle of royalty, and by the king's decree, all others stand below us. Yet here I sit, rotting in the halls after my fellow estuaries banished me from the table. Me, of all people, from the table! Me, from the table! Me! If I think we should kill some of the scholars, then I should be given my allotted hour to explain why. It's not my fault the others don't spend their full hour speaking their mind. And who cares if I've brought up the same argument for the last 30 meetings? I am an estuary. I can bring it up as many times as I want. They think they can throw me out like I'm somehow lesser? Well, no! I am not below them, they are below me. Every day they putter away at their civic duties like natty little nya rats. They read their stupid little flip books. They train their weak little herpaderp soldiers. And they grow their ugly little eggplants. I don't know what sound an eggplant makes. But I am above those mandanities. My role is too important to be hindered by so-called duties. I am the bastion that guards the gates. The last, nay, only required line of defense against any would-be attackers. This peace places them in a dull stupor. They need me. One day this peace will end, and when that day comes, I will show them who is truly superior.
I'm quite certain that I've read that 4 different times now, and I'll read it a 5th. That is a high point in these games, is the journal entries. Really, the memories in the journal entries, I think they're really good. High point in the game for me. They have so much voice strong character, you know, written into the estuaries, written into our unknown J and Z, whoever they may be. I have some theories. But it's not time yet. I don't want to spoil it yet. You know, what I think is going on, who I think they are. All right, Stygian Study, we're a little early to be here, so not gonna hang out long, but yes, I wanted to see if you happen to have any wall chicken. And how convenient you do. As if by request, you stalked the chicken. Speaking of wall chicken, you know what? No, there's not a clean way to really teleport, is there? We just go back through it. Woo! Go ahead and drop all the way down. I do want to explore the rest of the area, you know, see if there's any other relics available before we dive into Lamech, try to see if we can find a little bit more health, bada bing, bada boom, yada yada, all the good stuff. Did we already... Do we have Echo Kick? Did I do this? I feel like I did. Yes, I did. Good. I'm all twisted up. I'm like... Half of my brain is gone because I've been finally playing the Outer Wilds DLC. I played through all of Outer Wilds with one of my very best friends, or a couple of them actually. And now... Oh, God. Man, I was not ready. I was not ready at all. We had a platform there that we lost. That was a nasty room. That's okay. We actually came out pretty health neutral. I need to pay more attention. Man, I'm not ready for this stuff. I'm not ready! Anyway, I played through almost all of Outer Wilds 1 with a couple of my best friends. Outer Wilds 1. Outer Wilds pre-DLC. And we got the DLC, and we finally just got into it. And I did a session today with them playing through it, and man, what a brain breaker. I mean, they got us again. They really did. If you played these games, am I right? And if you didn't play these games, I recommend it. As long as it's not a type of game that makes you motion sick, which for some people it is, I think Outer Wilds might be the game of the decade. In terms of single playthrough experience, in terms of break your brain and just like such a powerful experience, it's unbeatable. But they came out with the DLC, and we've been playing it in bits and spurts, and we made just like a huge amount of progress today, and it revealed a bunch more things about the game, and I feel like, you know, when you have a really dense, like, whoa moment, your brain it's not tired, but it's kind of stuck on that for a while in a way, if that makes sense. Like, you don't instantly recover from that. You're still thinking about it. My brain is definitely still going whoa to some Outer Wilds shenanigans, there's no doubt. But I needed to go whoa about these rooms, because I do not intend to die today. Yet. So, one thing worth noting is that we're pretty close to our max HP right now. So close that I'm pretty certain we'll be at max if we go into Lamech. We get a 10% heal. So if we're not there, we're very close. Which means if we wanted to go, now is a pretty reasonable time to do so. And with only 115% resolve, we're not gaining that much benefit from trying to farm for more relics. It's possible that we could find like the perfect relic. Whew. Never mind, I take back what I said. All right, give me one reason to stay here. How do we do this? Lose no health, okay. So we need to rush in. Oh, we can use our shout here too. That'll make this easy. That's what we should do. Rush in when the time is right, jump up, use our shout, and finish it out. Nice. Nice. Remembering to use your tech in fairy rooms is one thing that will really help you. Do you have a source of invincibility? Do you have a source of flight? Do you have a source of projectile disruption? Lots of times you don't actually have to do the talentless gauntlet, you know? It can be fun. Maybe you want to not use any abilities. Maybe you just want to try to time that and, you know, be a total absolute gamer. I mean, you can do it. You can pretend it's Celeste. Go crazy. You know, I like to do that sometimes, but this was better. Okay, so Trick Rune is the rune we found. Parkour with purpose. Gain mana when you spin kick an enemy. All right, heard. That's actually pretty sweet, because we spin kick a lot in the Lamech fight. Well, we don't get it right away, but that would be really good for Lamech. Spin kick, get our mana back, cast another spell. That's really sweet. Okay, if we go left, down, down, we get some more rooms that we can still go through. So let's do that. And we want to go through more rooms because we want to find more health, because we gained more max HP, which we would like to fill up. That's definitely a position to go ahead and use your skills, right? I mean, goodness. That enemy was just in a nasty place. I don't need that gold. Nice. Super glad that we started with Freon's Gift or whatever it's called. To get all this healing, it's really helping us take advantage of all the max HP that we found on this run. I mean, it's really coming together. Synergy! In a beautiful way. Oh, we left some breakables here. So I might be able to find even more HP. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do this, though. Oh, we didn't get a one-shot there. Oh my goodness, I'm getting absolutely blasted in this room. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Humble pie, I'll eat it. I mean, really, I thought that we were fine. That was a nasty room, admittedly. I thought that using the spell when we did was enough. Maybe I should have tried to use our Barbarian Shout there, too. Or just try to take it more slowly and look for, you know, little single opportunities to get involved. So we have an elite here. Notably, we don't have to fight. But I kind of always feel like I have to. If we can kill McRib, then it'll be so much easier to engage with the rest of this. Cirquet's Stinger is definitely helping us. There's 2 chests here, so we'll get quite a bit of healing, actually. Nice. Yes! GG. We took a lot of damage, but really, I think we'll come out about neutral because of these chests. And what, we're at 2,400 gold, so we're doing okay on the gold front, which is nice. Yeah, but it's not clear that these rooms have really been worth it, right? Oh, Lord. How are we going to do that? Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe that's the real answer. Get in and get the heal and get out. I mean, legit. That's probably the real answer. Yes, I should not be here. Teak, please leave. I can't. I'm addicted. I have to fight these elites. 149 max HP is plenty for the Lamech Fate. I mean, we don't need more than that. Be reasonable. That's fine. Okay. In that case, I have an idea. And I think it's a fairly important one. Which is that we teleport to Axis Mundi. No, nay. First, we teleport up to that one relic. And we get the relic that gives us health back when enemies die sometimes. Okay, that's thing number 1. Then we go to Axis Mundi and we fight a couple enemies. We need to get to about 400 max HP here. Actually, it's going to be less than that because we're going to lose some max HP taking this relic, right? I really, really want to go into the boss fight with more than 149. Like, we got to do better than that. So 385 is now our max. Enemies have a chance of dropping. So we just need to fight some. use our abilities to the best of our ability. Instant elites? Why you gotta do me like this? Oh, this is so gnarly. Okay, I didn't see you. That's fine. Hot. Super hot. Okay. We're already getting health positive, and we also already found scholar chests, so we can get more items. We've already seen a health drop. We just got to keep this up. That's all it is. That's all it is. Stay strong. Now this enemy. We're safe right there. Sometimes with the plinkies, you can stand kind of right below them, and you're actually in a safe spot. Okay. Technically, enemies have an 8% chance to drop goodies. I'd like to see it. Got any health? Heck yeah, you do. Okay, we got an elite archer to contend with. Fair. Ooh, I almost ran right into that trap, too. Bloop. Gotta be careful. Archer below us can probably get an angle on us pretty easy. Let's use some... Oof. That's a lot of our gains lost kind of all at once. That's unfortunate. Dude! What the heck? Whoa! I don't know what happened. It was like every time we hit them, they were unleashing a... Well, we'll do it again! I am not afraid of this path on which we walk. I am not bothered, nay. This is our truth. We could have stopped. Granted, we could have stopped many moments ago while we were ahead. But could we really? I mean, really? Probably not, right? All right, we are slightly health positive from that, even with a little bit of a snafu. Hey, it's a big run, at least. You know, that's exciting. I like a nice long run. Oh my gosh, how much health do you have, Plinky, please? Wall chicken, nice. You know what? This time I'm going to take the heal. That's really what we're trying to do, right? Is get closer to max HP. We found so many trees of life in this run so far. I mean, we're doing killer on that front. If we could just convert it into a bit more realized value, it would be clutch. Nice. That was a great time to use Barbarian Shout. Absolutely clutch. Remember, we do have access to... Oops. Spells and Barbarian Shout. We've got options. That was a perfect place to use the spell, too. Just so much damage if we set it up for the skill crit. For those of you who haven't seen exactly what I'm doing with Magic 8 Ball, it says hold to aim. After 1 bounce, damage is octupled. After 2 bounces, it will skill crit. And at that point, you should expect, even at very low levels, to be doing 100 plus damage in a single hit. So as long as you can hit the skill shot, you're going to do very, very well, right? This is the key. Okay, we're starting to be health positive again. Granted, we did have to take a Tree of Life to do it. But it counts. Still counts. Oh, there's a little nightmare here. Okay. Understand. Come to me, come to me, come to me. I need to go past you. Come to me. Because now I can kill your friends. Okay, now the nightmare will come back. We'll deactivate it again. Careful and slow. Cautious and complete. This is the way we defeat these bad feet. Shoot at me. That was close. Got him. Cool. Little movement puzzles, no problem. We're so close to being able to get up there, right? But not quite. Jay. It's worse than I imagined. The shops, the houses, the fallout of war is all that dwells in them now. We don't have enough hands to cart supplies. Most of the soldiers are so exhausted from dredging the lake, they can barely stand. I know I'm pushing them past their limits, but there's no time for rest. If the lake becomes poisoned, well, that would be the final nail in our coffin. The last nail. Well, we don't want that to happen, do we? It's interesting, this room is cracked all the way through the back. That's a cool looking room. Woo, we're running out of time in Axis Mundi. We're getting close to the latter day here. The end sequence, as it were. Wow. This is fine. Nice. Oh my gosh, so much wall chicken. Here, bait it. Heck yes. This little segment is pretty tricky, but I believe that I can do it. Oh no. That's fine, we took not that much damage there. I mean, ultimately, right, we're probably health positive, actually. Although we're not gonna be for long. So one thing I've noticed about the nightmares is if you begin an attack before you go into the nightmare's shadow, you can complete it safely. Ah, I see what I need to do. I need to activate this. What? Oh, did I deactivate the nightmare tick, you dingus? Don't I need to use it? But dashing doesn't activate it, interesting. That's actually really tricky. We can almost make it there just by jumping good. I'm kind of throwing away all my health here, but I really want to understand this. Right? Like, feels like that's... We need to get a dash out of this thing. What I need to do is quit trying to do this. And go heal back up again. It's actually really tricky because the ceiling is so low. It really felt like I needed just a bit more space. Nameless Knight is here.
The Sun Tower.
Some funky void wall that we can't go through. Massively tall room that we can't climb yet. Pretty cool background track, too. All right. Pizza Mundi. Hey there, stranger. Didn't think I'd meet anyone this far out, but I'm sure glad you showed up. Name's Maria, by the way. I was heading to the Sun Tower when a shift happened, and some monsters teleported right beside me. So I ran back here to my pizza shop and decided to lay low until they left. Or until someone got rid of them. Thanks for that, by the way. Anyway, I can tell from your getup that you're not from around here. Just a wild guess, but you're from above, right? Trying to open that giant gold door? Don't worry, I won't pry. Just saying that maybe I can help. If you ever get the chance, come meet me by one of the teleporters. Maybe we can work together. Thanks again for the save, but I'd better be going. I'd like to study the teleporters while I have the chance. Pizza Girl unlocked. It's a pizza party. Delivering pizza is tough. Delivering pizza in an ever-changing world is tougher. The Pizza Girl will now help you on your journey. Spoilers, it has nothing to do with pizza. Don't worry, I'm just catching my breath. The tower teleporter is just above, so go on ahead and I'll meet you there. I didn't go through 2 weeks of delivery person training for nothing. Okay, I'll meet you there. But before you do... What's this? Und Krak? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never would have discovered this without the social experience of gaming. There's no prompt. We found it, we looked at the crack, we threw spells at it, but all you have to do is press RB. Go through the crack in the wall, and then you find yourself here. Specialty order pizza recipes. Lamex meat and mushroom pizza, tomato sauce heavy, mozzarella cheese, sliced mushrooms thin, crushed red pepper flakes, green peppers, pepperoni, sausage light. Enoch's pineapple pizza, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, pineapples, ham, and pepperoni. What about this? Nama's green pizza. Tomato sauce, very light. Goat cheese, spinach, basil, oregano, cherry tomatoes, arugula, and olive oil. Okay. And Irad's pepperoni pizza. Tomato sauce, heavy. Mozzarella cheese, regular. Pepperoni, double. Cheddar cheese, place on crust. Perforate for easy tearing. On the last page, there are instructions on how to repair and convert wicker plates into targets. There's more for us to discover here, but we can't do it right now. We'll be back. Surely there's more. I can't imagine that there wouldn't be. Hey again, stranger. So you're interested in hearing my proposal? How exciting! I was afraid you'd ghost me. Your lack of response and facial expression makes you quite hard to read. First, let me do a proper introduction. Name's Maria, pizza delivery girl by day, amateur geologist by night. Don't let my job title fool you. Delivering food isn't easy when everything keeps shifting. One wrong step, and you could end up being the toppings. But I'm different. I can feel the shift, and can tell when things have moved and where they'll end up. And that's how you and I can work together. See this portal? It's bound to other portals via currents. Once a portal is activated, you can keep going back to it, but if a shift occurs, the connection is lost. I've been studying these portals and using them for deliveries for a while now, so I've grown pretty attuned to the currents. And if you give me enough resources, I think I can unlock these portals for you permanently. What's in it for me, you didn't ask? Well, if I can keep these portals open, then I can start helping others who are stuck because of them. Not everyone can cross those treacherous regions on their own, so having these portals would be a literal lifesaver. So what do you say? You get to traverse the world more easily, and I get to help people in need. All it takes is 1,750 gold. Do it immediately. We had like 4,500. Unlock that bad boy. Perfect. This is exactly what I needed. And just like that, it's done. This portal is now permanently available. If we start another run, the portal to the Sun Tower will be here for us. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. All right. Let's progress the plot further east. I still would like to heal. You know, given the opportunity. Still like to heal. Come on over. Come to me. Nice. Woo, gotta be careful with the full jump here. Any more traps? Nope, but we can do this thing again. Well, could have gone worse. Surely. Come to me. I'm looking for one of you chickens to drop some chicken. I see. These arrows are actually echo objects, so you can spin kick off of them. It's tricky, but it is known. Destroy all targets. Lose no health. We should be able to do this with our Y, no? Heck yes. We're killing it with the barbarian abilities on this run. I mean, it's just crucial. And we're all like 50 minutes of run, too. This run is a beast. Stone rune, core more ore, gain more ore. All right, so this is a rune that just lets us get more meta currency. What it also is another rune. I love the rate that we're finding runes. It's just been killer in a good way. It's fine. The blobfish are so scary. Dude, this area is deleting me. Do your jump. And then let me see if I can get in here, actually, and... Oh, no, it's too far down. Yep. No, hell no. Hell no. I need chicken! I know that y'all have the chicken. Please. I desperately need your chicken. None? Ah! It's really hard to see the nightmares with grayscale. This is the first time I've felt really inconvenienced by this. I'm alive, though. Notably. Notable quality of us right now. Alive. Similarly notable quality, not very alive. I mean, if we're being quite honest. Aliveness is not high. Slightly more alive. Come on, one more chicken. I deserve it. Where's the chicken? We've had a couple moments to where we were so healed. I mean, all we had to do was just stop and go fight the boss. But I just can't do it. We are, in fairness, getting so much exploration. I mean, really, it's killer. Now we can come back here whenever we want. I mean, we've unlocked a permanent portal. That's value. Only chicken. Nice. I was pretty sure I could do a spin slash there successfully, but I needed to try, right? Special delivery, chicken owners only. Whew. Saved. Is that 4 trees? Okay, is this the time to go fight Lament? No, we're at 144. We gotta get to 300 at least. We've got more work to do. Can't leave yet. Barely started. How the heck do I kill those? Oh, I thought that was a platform for sure. This is fine. I didn't want that health anyway. Come on over. Come on over. Chicken? Yes! Yes! Huge chicken delivery. Monster. Oh, man, really? Well, it's on me. What hit me? What the heck hit me? Oh, trap here. That's fine. There's gonna be a chest over this way, which is worth a heal if we can get to it. Come to me. 125 mana, so we could certainly use magic whenever we want. Now it's not too bad. Got another small heal out of it as well. Chicken! Once again, I'm going to take advantage of... Ooh, what's that? Is that a crack? Sure is. We're very early to this stuff. We don't actually have all the technology we need, I don't think, to take advantage of them fully. The black roots won't stop growing. They're going to crush me. Why did I leave my weapon by the door? That was careless of me. I need to find help. I can jump out the window. Perhaps the bodies will soften the fall. Wait. What's happening to the bodies? Are they squirming? It's the roots. The roots are infesting the bodies somehow. Oh no. Something's coming. Missing bodies. Affinity bonus. Plus 15% damage versus the Axis Mundi Void Beast. Void Beast? Who are you? A portal? A boss fight? Another boss, but we haven't beaten Lamech. I'm busy. There's a small hole in the wall that bypasses the gates. The route is narrow and the drop is steep. If you go through, it's a one-way trip. I'm going through. How can it be a one-way trip when there's portals? There's no such thing. Nothing is one way. I'll need 1750 gold to permanently unlock this. Yes. Okay, we've got 2 permanent unlocks. We can now skip through all of Axis Mundi, which is nice. I actually really enjoy the area of Axis Mundi, but it is slow. There's a lot of doing. It's a lot of up and down and sideways. And so being able to skip it will speed up future runs, should we desire that. Which we very well may. Woo! These enemies hit hard. If we're gonna heal here, we need to like literally not get hit almost at all. And here I am still blindly searching for wall chicken. What's this? Shockwave. We could switch from Magic 8 Ball to Shockwave. It's gonna be less damage, but Shockwave stops projectiles as well, which is pretty nice. That's pretty good for the boss fight, actually. And we'll get a Blessing of Wisdom, so we'll get a little bit more value anyway. Lots of times these types of rooms have food, but this time they didn't. It was just only magic. You know what? I think this is where we cut our losses. We just don't have the levels or the gear to take this area on without losing some life. We're just not gonna heal. So I think we just need to accept that what we have is about what we got. And take what we got to the boss. It's gonna be rough. I mean, we don't have nearly our max going into the fight, but we'll get a little bit of a heal. Not nothing. We've got good gear. We've got good spells. We've got a chance. As long as we play really, really tight, we've got a real chance here. All comes down to this. Regardless of what happens, though, hell of a run. Full exploration of Citadel Agartha, full exploration of Axis Mundi. We got to the Sun Throne. We got to the beginning of the snow area. I mean, mad exploration on this run. Really, really good. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Lamech.
Estuary Lamech, the first spell sword. I could have dodged that for sure. That's on me. And projectile disruption. I should be taking advantage of the spinning slash to get the poison stacked up. That's fine. We certainly could have used Shockwave there. But overall, it's been a really tight fight so far. Get behind them. More hits. It's fair and fine. Woo! That was sick. That was a sick use of Shockwave to block the meteor there. I feel really good about that. And a turnaround. Remember, we get some mana back from the head kick. Ooh, barely far enough away. Wow. Woo! Let's go, baby. Okay. All that max HP farming, we used like 20 health total. I mean, just a clutch fight. Super clutch. GG. Nice uses of Barbarian Shout. Nice uses of the Shockwave. Really freaking tight. Really freaking tight. GG, YouTube. What a lovely run. And in black and white. And that's why. It's an old-timey run, so it's very patient, you know. They had time to drive uphill both ways to go to the Rogue Legacy 2. Lamech vanquished. One route removed from the Golden Door. GG! All right, I mean, we might as well speedrun strats from here. Like, we've successfully vanquished one boss. What better to do than to go straight to another boss? 120 HP. Obviously, I'd love to be at 300. That would make me feel much, much better, but what do we have to lose? The old double feature? Pirate! Hello! Void Beast Biarrith. Okay. That's about enough of that. Oh, I was not ready for you to do that. Just go under that. We do have Barbarian Shout. which we can certainly use here. Oh, it was delayed for the second. It's going pretty well. That's fine. Take advantage of our jump kicks, absolutely. Dang it. This is fine. Nice. That's one down. 41 health. It's not a lot. Nice shockwave, really nice. It's fair, and we got lots of time to get hits in. Double feature, baby! Let's go! Back to back. 41 HP. G. Freaking G. Void Beast. Prey slaughtered. Prey freaking slaughtered. Hell yeah. Oh man, that's so exciting. That's a great episode. That's a fantastic episode. Yes. GG. G freaking G. Oh, you know what? We didn't talk to the Nameless Knight when we left the Lamech fight. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't see them. I think they're up and to the left, maybe. I didn't see them. We can talk to them here. Whew. Sweet. I'm well past my prime. I would never have stood a chance against those beasts. You have my thanks. And I yours, Nameless Man. It has been a long winter for those inside. Well, we got nothing to lose, so I guess we'll go inside. Okay. To the Kerguelen Plateau. Now, we are surely dead. But maybe not. We're going to pretend we're not. We'll play as strong as we can. I mean, why not try? What do we have to lose but our time? Pretty much explore where we've already explored. Okay. Yep, GG. Takes down 2 bosses. Instantly killed by first enemy found in the Frozone. Yeah, that was a wicked run. I mean, really. 3rd run of this save file. Or 4th? I don't remember. In the first time we played, we probably went through a couple lives. In the very, very first episode, we probably went through a couple lives. But 2nd episode, 1 life, went and found Lamech. 3rd episode, 1 life. Barbarian, explore the whole planet. Kill 2 bosses. Wow, we were here. Oh, you know what that was right there? That was when we were trying to figure out how to get to that one chest with the nightmare that we couldn't solve. Wow, look at this run recap. Holy crap. How many enemies did we fight? 145. 145 enemies defeated. 7,200 total gold. 2 teleporters unlocked. 1,600 ore. 1,700 blode. Unless we had some of that already, which we might have. 200 souls. 2 bosses down. That's cool to even see. The Lamech and the Void Knights, Void Beasts, back to look at them. Look at them. It's like a family photo of estuaries. GG. G freaking G. New heirs to select from, new things to unlock, but before we do, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for coming through. I hope you had a blast. I certainly did. Super fun being black and white for a minute and taking down 2 bosses. That being said, that's it from me, folks, from my home to yours, from me, from Kevin, and from Bevan. Nothing but love. Have a wonderful night and a fantastic rest of your week to come. I hope to catch you all again very soon in the next episode. Peace.